Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays here. We're playing Battletech. This is Fangs Freelancers group. My call sign is Fangs. That's where that came from. There is this person, Archangel, I'm going to want to get, but I want to wait till after we get through the financial report because I don't want to pay his salary for 1 month. So if I wait like 3 or 4 days, like when Glitch gets back, and hire Archangel, then I can take Archangel in some kind of a brawling mech. I probably need to make a mech that's specifically for brawling. When it comes to contracts, we're kind of running out of contracts here. This, although it pays a lot, it's a 3-skull difficulty. And it's against the local pirates. I'm already at -3 with them. I've been trying to build them up so I can get to the black market, and I really don't want to tick them off. But that's I don't know if I can handle a 3. I can barely get to 3 marks myself. Oh no, I didn't want to take that. I don't want to take that. No, I don't want to do this. I don't want to take that one. I was thinking of possibly taking this Lost Air one. It's against the local pirates as well. It's a -3. If you go to my reputation with the pirates, I'm at a -2. I was hoping to find another one that's a pirate thing. So that led me to going and looking at the star map. And I did look around before This one seems very interesting because it's rich. And it says it's, that one's looked interesting. Is it this one? I can't remember which one it was. There was one out, maybe it was out this way. Where was it? These are all 2-skull difficulties, which I'm not. But I was trying to find. So there's some pirates out here. There's pirates here, and again, it's a Comstar thing, but it's a 2.5 skull difficulty rating, which means I'm going to get pounded on a lot. This one had a pirate presence as well. So I was trying to think of going to someplace that has pirate presence. I guess they're around everywhere. This is a poor world. This is a travel hub. I might be able to find people at a travel hub to hire. It does take 20 days and 120,000 to get there, though. 90,000 in 18 days. This is a rich world. So I was thinking I might travel here instead and see if I can pick up a few more smaller contracts before I go take on this priority mission. Or I could just bite the bullet and go back to back here and take on a couple of these, the priority mission. And see, that one takes me to Panzer. This one takes me to Weldry, and this one takes me to Weldry again, a three striker. So I'm barely able to hold my own right now in 2 strikers. So I might go back to Weldry for this one. because I can get... Again, against the pirates. I really don't want to fight the pirates. Why do you always have to be fighting the pirates? This one, you just travel. Get a ton of money, some salvage. So I might just have to do that. In my Mech Bay, I did get something slightly beat up last time. The Thunderbolt, which has a large laser, some jump jets, one LRM-10 with lots and lots of missiles and lots of lasers. Oh, and somebody told me if you're not going to use them, if you're not using something, this has costed me money. And I haven't been using lights really, so I was going to put him back into storage. And I don't think I'm going to use this Locust anytime soon, so I'm going to put him back into storage. It does cost me money to bring him out of storage, but that should lower down my finances a little bit. Because it's like 20,000. It's like 12,000 a mech. So I really should only keep probably 8 mechs out here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 mechs out here. If I was going to take a light, it probably would be a Panther because of its jump jets. I really like the fact that it can jump all over creation with its PPC. And it has a decent amount of armor, so it can take a hit now and again. And then basically it jumps around. I usually put like one of the tactical people in that. Have it, delay, and then it jumps forward so that it can do a sensor lock on somebody, that kind of stuff, and let mediums and heavies get their shots in. The Thunderbolt, I wasn't all that impressed with it. It has 3 medium lasers and an LRM-10 and a large laser on its right arm. It does have jump jets, so that's something. So it can jump around a bit. So I do have a heavy that I really like, so I'm going to go ahead and just the fact that I can have a heavy. So I'm going to have him get repaired. It takes a day. So that means just about the time my financial report comes up, I'll have all my mechs back. So I might just pass 3 days so I can hire that one guy, and then we'll go off and try something else. The question is am I going to use any of these? I guess we'll just let time pass. Get over the financial report. There's a really nice Gauss cannon, but I can't really afford it. Okay. Well, let's let 3 days go. Get through the financial report here.
Job's done, Commander.
Yep, and financial report. So some of this I can't, it's 105,000 for operating in Mech Bay. And then like the automation and the beta pod, stuff that I've fixed. Some of this is just fixed costs I can't do anything about. Then over here I have a lot of pilots taking up money. So we're down to 3.9 on my current funds. I think I'm just gonna leave that there. So it's about $500,000. It's gonna be closer to 600,000 in the future per month. And I wanted to go into the hiring hall and I wanted to pick up Archangel. I know he's expensive, but he looks like he might be a really good thing to throw into the Shadowhawk. Because of his Oh, his pilot's not that great. He's got a really great gut rating here with 8. So he's got this thing. Can remove 50 extra heat, so I might be able to put him in something that makes a lot of heat generation, like the Vindicator or the Shadowhawk. Specifically, the Vindicator is what I'm thinking, because it does a lot of heat generation with its PPC and stuff, and be able to, in an emergency, blow off that 50 extra heat for the round, and then be able to avoid damage and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and hire Archangel. I am making it sort of a thing of this playthrough. I'm trying to pick up as many Kickstarter guys as I can find and see how their stories go. So it's probably not, ideal. But Archangel's here.
I'm receiving you.
So he doesn't have the greatest melee hit. We got to bring up his piloting so we can get his melee hits up. He does have a decent shot here. He's already taken this, so we don't have to worry about his specialization. So he's got the overheat and recoil. So you could even put him in something that has a lot of autocannons and stuff, because he gets over the recoil penalty. Do think I need to take up his tactics some. So I was thinking of taking some people. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I wanted to go in the store. There's some of these mechs that I'm probably never going to use, like the Locust M1. I think this is the one that has 4 missiles in it. I like that one if I'm going to take a light mech with a whole lot of missiles on it and just have it, run away and shoot missiles, run away and shoot missiles. This one is kind of a balanced light. Spiders, I just haven't found a good use to use the spider, so I'm going to go ahead and sell that, even though I don't get as much money for it. Or should I wait till I'm back in Argo space? I think I get a better price for them if I go back to the Argonian space, if I remember right. One thing I can't afford, I really, really would like to get, is this Gauss rifle. But it's 1.6 million. Because, I mean, it does 75 damage, so it's almost as good as a AC-20. But it has range to next week. 660 max. It's got a nice range. So you put that on a nice ranged mech, but I don't think I can afford to do that with my limited funds. So I'm going to have to pass on that. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do. There was some weapons. I have, like, again, I think I'm going to wait till I go back into real space, into the one that I'm favorable in, the Arconian something or other. Contracts. Okay. So I don't have a lot of choices here. I can go here and pick on the pirates, or I can try to go do the main thing, or I can try to fly away to somewhere else to get some more experience. So, I think, much as I don't want to go there, let's check out the world. The Panzer. Is that here? Panzer is medium gravity, modern population, periphery level. It's poor. It's a travel hub, so I may pick up people. Potentially hazardous. So despite its pleasant climate resources, Panzer is a slow decline. It is originally from good area, took possession of the world, and is now their home system. So it's a 2-scale challenge one. Weldry I've been to. Those are what they want to fight the pirates. We should quit making me fight the pirates. What's this one? That's a 2.5 one. That one's a 1.5 one. Martian planet. I don't like Martian things. They're bad for me. So I suppose I could go do the priority mission. What's my time? 15 minutes in. If I was gonna go there, this is 19 days. Can I rebuild anything in 19 days? Where's my base? So everything's up. The question is do I want to rebuild something? Because, like, I could. I just don't know. I don't know how to build so well. Somebody was telling me, is it the Centurion? Yeah, I've got an LRM-10 and an SRM-4. Somebody told me that they got rid of the AC-5, left the medium laser on there, and put another LRM, put another missile thing on it, like an SRM-4 or something, and just had them, for the most part, like jumping in and fighting and building up its armor and having it do like that. I don't know if I did. Let's see what I can do here. What did he tell me to do? Go SRMs only? Okay, so like this. I'm going to put in jump jets. Let's get my maximum jump jets. It's a short range missile. 4? What's my weight? Another short range missile. Ammo. So basically it's a missile boat. No, it's a medium laser, right? Medium laser weighs 1, so I put another medium laser in here. So I have 2 medium lasers and a whole bunch of missiles. And then armor it up. And that should make it be much more amiable to, like, it has some long range, missile fire when it's out of range, just to try and soften things up, but then it can close with its short range missiles and medium lasers. It can get right in close and then assault on the following turn. So I want to rename this to Centurion. We're going to call it the Short Range Assault, the SRA. It's going to take 4 days. Doesn't take that much money to rebuild it, so I'm going to rebuild the Centurion into that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. So that's 4 days. It's going to take 17 days, I think, to get somewhere. I don't know if I should rebuild the Thunderbolt. It was okay in its thing for what it did. It has no missiles. I don't even think it can have missiles, can it? It can have one missile. It has one LRM. What has like 2 LRM ammos? So 12 rounds. It's got 24 rounds worth of long-range missiles. And it only has one LRM, right? Yeah, everything's on its left torso, which bothers me. Is that true? It's the only place it has weapons mounts? Wow. RM10 takes 5. I really don't like LRM ammo in the chest. That kind of scares me. Can I swap these here? There's lots of heat sinks, but I think I want the jump jets in there and the LRM ammo over there. I'm wondering if I should take off one of the medium lasers and add some more armor. What would that do? I think I would take off one of the LRM, one of the medium lasers, and go for maximum armor. It's one less attacking weapon, but he should be able to hang on to himself better. Because his armor's a little better. Especially in the torsos, which is the important part. In this area in here. Alright, yeah, we're gonna update him just a little bit, get him even more armor. Alright, so that should be 6 days for all of that, and then we can travel to somewhere else. Should we go try and take on the primary mission? What's my time? 22 minutes. Well, we could travel off to do our primary mission. And just work our way through that. Okay, this is probably a bad idea. It's either that or travel off to somewhere else and try and get more experience on my pilots. I just don't know. I don't know how the game plays, so I have a feeling I'm walking into this where I shouldn't. So we're going to go and try and do the primary mission. Actually, we're going to go out here first. And we're going to save this. We're going to save here before I go do this something stupid. Dren608. Kimi. Before. Story mission. Am I? Okay. That's what we're going to call it. Just in case this is a very bad idea. And let's advance the flow of time. Let's go ahead and take the contract. We'll go do the primary mission. So we got to travel off to there. It's going to be 19 days to get there, so I should have my mechs all pretty much tricked out the way I want. Yeah, let's go see what I'm going to run into. And off we go. And then once we get there, I will probably put a cut in, and then we'll try and do the mission next time. See if anything. Tank up. We fitted a mech to the maximum amount of armor. Yay! I got an achievement. Okay. Do I need to... Alright, everything is up and flying. What's his armor up to? No, not him. Him. His armor. What's the matter? Oh, he's not done. What? .94? What? I don't have anything. He's maximum armored and I don't have anything that fits in .06. What else could I possibly take? Why do I have 2 SMR? Oh, I have 2 SMR4s, 2 SMR ammos. 100 rounds. I really don't need 100 rounds. 4 divided by 100 is 20 rounds of each. And this has got 12 rounds of long-range missiles. I can't take anything small enough. He doesn't have any other mounts that I could take something small. It's like, he only has 1 of these. I wish he had like 2 or 3 of these. I could do something. I suppose... The only thing I'm missing is some kind of cannon. These things weigh 6, so, you know, I'd have to take off an awful lot to get them. So I guess I just have to say I'm done. Okay. So I guess I'm not going to do anything with them. I'm going to be 0.94 tons underneath. Well, I could... what can he carry? Another heatsink? How much do heatsinks weigh? They weigh a whole ton. I'd have to lose 0.6 armor somewhere. But I could add a heatsink. Right? Now I'm 0.6 over. So if I did this for maximum armor, the legs are a little bit under. But everything else up here is all maximum. Alright, that's what we'll do. It'll take me a day to adjust that. I just throw an extra heatsink in there, so it's... Because he does have... There's no reason for an extra heatsink on him. But okay.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Alright, where was I? I need to go back here. And let's advance. Poof! We poof out of here, and then we poof back into here.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay. Where am I at? I'm at 28 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put the cut in here, and then we'll fly on into the Argo, into the doing Weldry. Why am I doing in Weldry? Oh, is this a stopover spot? This must be a stopover spot. All right. We'll continue on our way to the primary mission next time. All right. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos and schedule streams. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.